Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time with us, my name's Elena and today we are working once again on what I guess I'm calling the Barbie save. I don't know. It's inspired by various other save projects done by other YouTubers and things, especially Little Simsy save. Basically gonna go through, make over all the max townies, make over all the maxes lots, and then put my own lots and townies in where there's empty space. So I didn't feel like making over any maxes townies on this particular day. I was tired and I was bored. And so I made my own using this fabulous generator from Playita on Tumblr. Forget if I already said that. But yeah, so Tumblr user Playita, there's that information. And what the generator does looks kind of like this. And it gives you just a couple details about a sim to get you started, because it's really hard to come up with original sims, and it's very hard to come up with original sims that don't kind of all like tend to look and act the same. So for this sim, the rules were my initials are HA, my skin is medium/dark, my hair is black, and my eyes are hazel. My most defining feature is my tiny build, my favorite colors are gray and green, and my most defining traits are jealous and evil. So the only thing that I differed from on that was the evil trait. I just don't like making evil sims, and I also started to get a backstory for Armand in mind that didn't really work with him being evil. So instead I gave him jealous, ambitious, and a perfectionist. He's an actor, right? So, okay. Here's the concept. So you know Adam Rippon from the last Winter Olympics, who is gorgeous and super funny and just like you want to hear his opinion on everything. So he kind of became America's sweetheart for a while, even though he wasn't necessarily our most like talented skater. He was like, everybody was obsessed with him. I have the concept that Armand was like that for Mexico. Like he was just kind of a charming hot dude, and he did pretty good, and Mexico was very proud of him. And so that's my idea, is that he was a gymnast, which goes kind of with the tiny build thing. I think he's like maybe less muscular than you would expect a male gymnast to be, but you know, he's out of training, so shut up. I'm right, you're wrong, whatever. Yeah, and then I think I just kind of like threw the complexion and eye and hair color onto him and just kind of saw what else I wanted him to look like. So yeah, his name, I'm pretty sure I named him after the boyfriend of the actor character on Sense8, which is an amazing Netflix original. There's a very high maintenance actor man from Mexico on there, and his boyfriend is named Armand. So there you go. There's that. And Acevedo is from Elizabeth Acevedo, I think is her first name, who is a poet that I follow on Twitter and love dearly, and I just want to hear her talk about everything all the time. And she has an amazing book called The Poet X. So that's kind of where the last name came from. I needed a Spanish last name that started with an A. And then I put Pilar in there after one of my college professors, and because I wanted him to be one of the 3 named celebrities, you know? Plus it's pretty common to have 2 last names in Latin America. So yeah. So the backstory for him basically was that gymnast, everybody loved him, and he decided that like once he was done with gymnastics, he wanted to be an actor. So he moved to the big city. He's like in New York or in Los Angeles. I don't know. Saying my Shuna is really much more New Yorky, isn't it? So yeah, he moved to a big city. He's ready to make a go of it, but he's also very, very demanding on himself, because that's kind of, it seems like that would be a natural trait for an athlete to have, but also on other people. So he shows up like half an hour early. He's well rested. He's like ready to go. He knows his lines. And if you don't know exactly what you're doing, he's a little bit mad at you. So he's, I think, going to be a very good actor, but he's not going to be very fun to work with. So I'll probably go through and give him some like fame quirks and stuff like that whenever I have a little bit of extra time. But yeah, I thought I really highly, highly recommend this exercise just as a fun way to, I don't know, get out of your box a little bit, come up with an original character that's not yourself, but maybe with a different hair color, maybe. Come up with a sim that doesn't have that one cats and dogs curly hair that I want to put on every single sim because it's just very good. But yeah, so I think I will eventually make and probably upload a speed build of his shitty apartment in San Myshuno. I think you kind of have to have some money to be a gymnast, like, in the first place, but I like the idea of him being like, no, I'm gonna do this myself, nobody's gonna fucking stop me, like, he's like that. But yeah, I think he turned out pretty cute. I hope you like him. As with everything else that I upload here, he's on the gallery under Elena D97. And yeah, I fully plan on using this generator for I have a couple of ideas for specific like lots and things that I'll build in empty areas, but whenever I'm kind of like casting around for ideas, I 100% I'm going to use this generator again. Cannot recommend it enough. Yeah, I have no idea when I will actually get finished with the... am I really going to call it the Barbie save? I don't know. But no idea when I'll get finished with my save. But I will continue making some original characters for it just because it's really fun for me. Did you know I got a degree in English? Have I talked about that enough? I don't know. Here's me totally gaming the gallery system and just using a billion hashtags. I love being an attention whore. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate you. And I will see you all next time.